Hello, everybody. With LSU starting their football season this Sunday against Florida State, I'm here to give my 2022 season predictions. For the first game down in New Orleans against Florida State, I see LSU winning. They then come home to play Southern University next week, and that is another win for the Tigers. They host Mississippi State at Tiger Stadium, and that's going to be another win. They again host New Mexico the week after. It's another win. They have their first away game of the season against Auburn, and I think LSU will go in there and they will take a win. They come back to play the Volunteers, University of Tennessee. It's a close win, I think. They travel to Florida to play in the Swamp against the Gators, and these games have been crazy the last few years. That's why I see Florida potentially giving LSU their first loss of the season. They come back to play Ole Miss, who, having lost Matt Corral and some other talented players, I think LSU rights the ship with a win. After that, they have their big rivalry game. They're playing Alabama, and Alabama are just too good. They are levels above LSU as of right now. So I'd say Alabama win that game. LSU then travels to Arkansas to play them. And having watched this game last year in Tiger Stadium, they took it to overtime and Arkansas won. I've got to predict that Arkansas might do it again by a field goal. LSU comes back to Baton Rouge. They play UAB, an easy win for the Tigers there. And then they travel for the final game of the season to Texas A&M, which I see as potentially a close loss, a little bit of a low note for Brian Kelly to end his first season at about 8-4, I think, and maybe 4th in the SEC West. So bowl eligibility won't be an issue for the Tigers, but they're not going to be contending for the SEC title just yet. I think potentially next year, a year or two, give Kelly enough time to get some transfers in, get OC Mike Denbrock used to the system, the players. You've got Keishon Butte this year, Jack Betch. On the D-line, BJ Ojolari, Mason Smith. They've got plenty of talent, this Tigers team, a lot of transfers and a new head coach. So potentially just need a couple years to start gelling, and then we'll see that win total rise. So finally, just to reiterate, I'm going to say 8-4 for the LSU Tigers this year. Go Tigers.